But
I
there's
haven't
a
seen any Bad Batch for the record.
we haven't seen
Yeah, you
Clone
did.
Wars either.
You
Yeah.
haven't seen Clone Wars either, man.
Well, I mean, it's good to clarify though, right? Because I might have seen Bad Batch and not Clone Wars, which would probably upset you more. Like,
Yeah, that would, because it's
Be
Clone
so
Wars is
weird.
considerably much better.
Yeah. Listen, I know Theory, you've been like begging for Mueller to watch Clone Wars. I have too. And I think for different reasons. I think because you think he's gonna love it, and I think he's gonna hate it.
Do you think
So-
he's gonna hate it?
I think so.
Did you hate it?
I had a really hard time watching it. I didn't like it, but it was Star Wars. So I was like trying to consume it. I had all the DVD sets up through season 4. And then I was just like, Maul coming back was like my breaking point where I'm like, I can't pretend that I'm okay with any of this.
Wait, you didn't watch season 5?
Oh, I watched it all, but like I actually like bought the DVD sets and I watched a lot of the special like behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like I have all those sets all the way up through 4, and then I was like, I just can't pretend that I'm like that I love this. Like I love the rest of Star Wars.
damn.
What didn't you like about it?
Well, we've talked about it a lot before. I feel like it's hard to justify in my mind that a lot of things that happen in Clone Wars are like actually in line with the movies. I don't believe that Count Dooku fought Obi-Wan and Anakin like 8 times in between Geonosis and when we see in Revenge of the Sith.
Right.
I really don't like the way General Grievous is depicted in a lot of it. Like the fact that the first time, and this is not Ahsoka in like season 6 or something, or season 5. This is like episode 7 of the Clone Wars. That when Grievous meets Ahsoka in that little passageway on the ship, she shouldn't survive that encounter, like against General Grievous. But she actually goes toe to toe with him for about
With
10
the
seconds.
501st?
Yeah,
Right.
like she should not survive that encounter.
No, she should have been dead.
Yeah, and so there's just like things like that along the way that I really didn't like, and I think that people really loved Matt Lanter's portrayal of Anakin, and I get it, but I don't think I can connect the characters with Hayden's portrayal. I think it's a different character. I think it's from the beginning, from the Clone Wars movie in the first season of Clone Wars all the way to the end, it feels like a different character to me than Hayden's Anakin. So it was really tough for me to connect these things in my mind to the movies because I just didn't feel like it fit. So that was a big problem I had with it in general.
Yeah, no, I could see that, but the thing with Anakin, it shows more of like a nicer side of him. The Anakin from Hayden, I felt like was, in my opinion, better because it was just, and this is a directing thing, you know. I think they needed to either use Hayden or they needed to find someone that or direct Matt in a way where he wasn't so, I don't want to say optimistic, but maybe a little more broody, like Hayden was. Yeah, a little more like in his head.
Especially because I believe, if I have the timeline right, we're talking about like 6 to 8 weeks after Attack of the Clones is when you first start off in like TCW. That is not a lot of time, especially when Anakin should have been like recovering from injury and things like that. So it's just a different, and I get it. It's, you know, it's geared towards a younger audience and things like that. So I understand, but at the same time, you know, I think all of Star Wars, you know, should be attacking like that audience, that same age demographic.
Right.
But it just didn't feel like that to me.
No, yeah, no, I don't disagree, man. But I still liked it. I just I think it just has a completely different feel, and I think that's kind of what it's like, its own thing almost. It like connects the stories.
Yeah, and that's why I'm interested to know what Mahler thinks of it. It's pretty crazy for somebody to right now in 2024 go in and watch Clone Wars for the first time. I think it's going to be interesting.
Well, he's supposed to watch the 2D one with me, with the one by Genndy Tartakovsky.
That one. I love that.
Yeah, that one's sick.
I love it because obviously it's like the animation style. It's like a little like overboard and stuff like that. But the feel of the characters to me is much more in sync with between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I don't disagree.